Welcome back to your video tutorials, day number 13. Day number 13, 1. Introduction to Conditional Format. Okay, we are going to be having the introduction into the conditional format today. Okay, the exercise to use is under Unit C. We are going to open exe4, and then we are going to rename this spreadsheet file, save as, computer, Excel files. We are going to rename it Assistance League. And save. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and expand my spreadsheet. Now, what is the conditional format? There's going to be occasions when we have data. Okay, for example, in this case, let's see. Okay, this company, see, had some members. Okay, they had different business or some members. Okay, and they have been divided by zip codes. The number of employees, number of membership, expiration code. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna need to do here is we're gonna be resizing our columns. Okay, now before we resize our columns, let me check one more thing here. Okay, so we're gonna resize columns, we're gonna format our worksheet, we're gonna apply the conditional format and insert comments. Okay, now I'm gonna bring back my spreadsheet, and here we are. Okay, remember, anytime that we need to, pretty much in Excel, we're gonna be doing this every day. Okay, if you guys want to expand, a lot of times we are going to need to expand our column to display all the data here. Okay, now as we can see right here, we have an empty column. Okay, now when we click into the empty column, in this case we click on B. If we go to the delete option right here, we are going to be able to delete the sheet column, and there we are. Okay, now this column B and C, I'm going to stretch it a little bit. C and D, I'm going to have to stretch it because we can see all the contents. Same thing with that year of membership. There you go. Now we could read every single label. Perfect. Now that we resize the columns, let's go ahead and scroll down. Okay, so there you go. The last label is on row number 27. Okay, and that's cell A27. Okay, now what's the conditional format is gonna do? Okay, right here we're gonna use 1, 2, 3. We're gonna apply 4 different conditional formats. Okay, so right here we have the information displayed by zip code. Okay, now I'm gonna scroll down a little bit and see if we could display all the information that we need. Okay, it's not been displayed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and select the next cell, B5, and scroll one more row. There you go. So now we are displaying, see, B5 through B27. Okay, now anytime that we want to apply the conditional format, basically, see, we're gonna tell Excel, okay, if these numbers, okay, are greater than or equal to or less than certain amount, certain number, okay, I wanna see those numbers with a different format. Okay, so basically that's what we're gonna do here. Okay, let's say that we want to find that. Okay, let's see, let's go ahead and type in some information here. Okay, on the zip codes, okay, we wanna highlight with a different format, okay, the numbers between 46,663 and 46,612. Okay, now any number between those two, we want to highlight it with a different format. Okay, Um, Basically, the form is going to be with different color. Okay, so here's the data. There's a range B27. Okay, now if we go to the conditional format, this window is going to open. Now, right here we have the highlight search rules. Okay, we have the greater than, less than, or between. Okay, in this case, let's say that we wanna have, okay, um, we wanna display it, okay, with different format or any zip code between those two numbers. Okay, so this window is gonna open. Okay, we're gonna delete the number and we're gonna type in 4663, 46663. Okay, and the second number is gonna be 46612. As you guys can see, as we start opening see those numbers. See, Excel is gonna be applying a different fill and color to those numbers between these amounts, between those zip codes. Now, that could be for many different reasons. Okay, maybe we just wanna find out. Okay, what customers, what people live into this particular zip. Okay, now right here we already have pre-selected light red field with dark text. Now all we need to do is just click on OK. When we unselect those numbers, see, the ones between 4663 and 46612 is going to have a different format. Okay, now right here I'm just going to go ahead and use, something, something similar. Okay, there you go. Okay, now employees. Okay, let's go ahead and do another conditional format. Okay, on the employees. Okay, any company that has, okay, more than 55 employees, we want to see that with a different format. Okay, greater than or equal, no, just greater than 55. Okay, now again, see, here's the first cell, C5, left click, hold it and drag it to C27. Okay, now we come back to the conditional format. We have the highlight set rules. This time, we said that we want to find out, we want to have a different format. Okay, the cells that contain a number greater than 55. Now, I'm not going to use the same predefined format. I want to use maybe a green. Okay, so when we click on OK and we deselect those numbers, see, any of these companies that has more than 55 employees is going to be highlighted. It's going to be formatted with a different cell style. Okay, so right here I'm just going to apply something similar. So we kind of have a reference, right? And why we have those formats. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so there we are. Okay, now right here we have different years. Okay, it looks like we run from 2014 to different numbers. Okay, now let's go ahead and apply another conditional format here. Okay, now right here, this time we're gonna say, okay, under conditional format, we wanna highlight some rules. Okay, and we use a greater than, between. Now let's go ahead and use, okay, less than. Okay, as we click into less than, see, this is what's gonna happen. Again, there's a little window. Okay, so this time we're gonna say, okay, we're gonna highlight, okay, the years that are less than 2012. Okay, so we type in the number 2012. Okay, and we're gonna be using a different color here. Okay, now in this case we're gonna be using the light red fill. Yeah. Okay, and then we hit OK. So right here is year. Okay, 2011. It's gonna be formatted with a different color. In this case, we only use some fill. There we go. Okay. Now, right here, let's say that we have, okay, this is gonna be code. Okay, this company, I mean, a lot of companies that use their own codes to apply different items. Okay, depending on the customers. Now, let's go ahead and use another conditional format. Okay. Now, if we come back to the house highlights of rules, already this time we say, okay, equal to, okay, there's a little window, and we're gonna say, okay, any number that is equal to 3 is gonna have a different format. Now, this is just gonna have a red text. We click into that, we click on OK, we deselect the data, and see, just the ones equal to 3 are gonna have this particular format. Okay, so there it is. Okay, we apply 1, 2, 3, and 4 different formats. Okay, so this is let's see, that was code. Let's type in something here. Okay, code. Okay, um, equal to 3. Now right here we can say, okay, no, but I forgot the rule. Okay, we could highlight the cells and come back to the conditional format. Now from here, if I click on manage rules, see, that's when it's gonna open. Now we could apply a new rule, edit rule, or delete the rule. Now we wanna do the edit rule. Okay. Now right here, see, that's why that's the condition that we apply. Cell value equal to 3. So any number that is equal to 3 is gonna have just this one color. And there we go. Okay, we click on save, and that is the conditional format. Okay, now there's gonna be occasions that you guys also apply. Okay, maybe it's not only you. Okay, maybe more people is gonna be working on this particular worksheet. Okay, so we also have this other option. Okay, insert comments. Let's say that this is gonna go to another department. Okay, and I wanna send a message to the person that is gonna receive this spreadsheet. Okay, now I'm gonna click into the cell because I'm gonna look into the customer. See, general 46625. Let's say that I wanna add a little comment, okay, to this particular cell. Okay, if we go to the review tab, okay, I'm sorry, what are you? Yeah, under the review tab, see right here we have the new comment. Now remember, first of all, we select the cell. Okay, now that we click into the new comment, this window is gonna open. Okay, now let's say that the next person, okay, let's say that John is gonna be working on this spreadsheet also. Okay, so I'm gonna say, John, okay, please verify this data. I don't think this information is correct. There you go. We don't hit enter. Okay, now what's gonna happen when we click away? Okay, now when I click into another cell, see, that cell is not selected anymore. Now we don't see the comment. all you guys are gonna see is this yellow, this, I mean, not yellow, this little red triangle into that particular cell. Okay, so when you guys see that, if you guys bring your pointer and place it into that cell, okay, I didn't click into the cell, I just brought my pointer into that cell. See, the little message is gonna open. Okay, so Alfredo Martinez says, John, please verify this data. I don't think this information is correct. When you guys move your pointer away, it's not gonna be visible again. Okay, so I bring the pointer into it, it displays the message. When we click away, it's not visible anymore. Okay, now let's say that right here we have this 2011. Okay, and I want to add a new comment. Here's the little window. These are text boxes basically. When you guys bring your pointer into see the boundaries, we have the four-way arrow. We could go ahead and left click and drag it. Okay, now let's say that this is also for John. John, um, we need to send um, a gift, okay, to these members. They've been a long time with us. Okay, now same thing is gonna happen when we click into another cell. Okay, the comment is not visible. Okay, and again we only see that little red mark. Okay, when we bring the pointer, there's a message. Okay, now let's say that we wanna add another one to this number 5. Okay, and so right here I'm gonna say okay, a new comment. Okay, there's a little window. Okay, and again it's gonna be for John. Okay, John, um, we need to create a different code for yeah, a different code sequence, and then we click on it. Okay, now same thing's gonna happen when I bring my pointer into that cell. See, Alfredo Martinez is saying, hey, John, we need to create a different code sequence. And there we go. Okay, we make sure that we click on save, and that is a conditional format. Okay, make sure you guys click on save one more time. Okay, and from there, I mean, you guys already know, right, that we are gonna need to maybe use our merchant center, right? Apply maybe a different size. Okay, these labels right here, see? I'm gonna go ahead and apply. Yeah, I'm just gonna be using this option. See, tick box border. Okay. Now we could also merchant center two cells that are not horizontal but vertically selected. There you go. See, right here we have zip code. I'm gonna merchant center this and then use the center. Now right here we have number of employees. We're not gonna be able to use a merchant center because we're gonna be losing one of those labels. Okay, Euro membership. We're not gonna be able to do that also. Here's the expiration. Code. We are gonna use merchant center between these two cells. And then use our center alignments. Okay. Now from here we could use it. Go ahead and apply. See? Okay, it's gonna be again tick box order. Okay. 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, and there we go. Okay. One more thing, maybe we want to apply bold to that, and there we are. Okay. This is the information right here. Okay, I'm just gonna send it that, and use the just the outside one, tick one. Okay, so that's gonna help us to better read, right, or information that we have here. Okay, so thank you again. Thank you for watching, and that is introduction to conditional format. Okay, and we also introduction into insert comments. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day. Bye bye.